Good afternoon, and welcome to Big Z Sports' presentation of high school baseball tournament coverage. Today, in this Division IV regional semifinal, the Carrollton Warriors take on the Indian Creek Redskins. Today's game is presented by Keim Home Center, the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, and Right Mark Roofing. Now, let's head to the field with Big Z Sports.
It is regional time on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel, live from the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio as we're down in Cadiz here at beautiful Harrison Central High School to bring you a matchup out of Division IV with the Carrollton Warriors taking on the Indian Creek Redskins. Good evening, everyone. Nick McWilliams and Shannon Thomas, your broadcast crew for today. Adam Sawecki's down here, and, of course, the Claxon Communications crew bringing you our live stream on our YouTube channel. What a matchup we are expecting here, a matchup that we have seen previously in previous seasons. We know that this Indian Creek and Carrollton showdown is going to be a great one, Shannon, and the winner moves on to the Elite Eight.
Yeah, I mean, it's just two outstanding ball clubs. Coming into today on Max Preps, Indian Creek comes in ranked number 3 in Division IV in the state. Carrollton comes in ranked number 6 in the state. And they split the games they played earlier this year. Indian Creek won one 3-1. Carrollton won the other one 3-2 in 9 innings. I mean, that's how close these two teams are.
Well, and I can promise you that these Warriors have not forgotten what last season ended like in the district rounds when Indian Creek edged them all the way over in Edison. That was a game that we were actually at.
Yeah, that was another beautiful sight. For some reason, these two teams, when they make it to play each other, they go to beautiful complexes. And like I said, now we're out here in Harrison Central, and they're going to do this all over again, and it's going to be another outstanding game. So you want to make sure you watch the whole ball game today. Yeah,
going to be a lot of fun here. And, of course, we'll keep rolling with our Wood Electric pregame show with our coach interviews coming up. And play-by-play action going to be on the way. Get subscribed to our YouTube channel. Get those notifications on to never miss a broadcast as we now sit here in the regional rounds in high school baseball. State semifinal games coming up on Friday on tape delay on our YouTube channel and live on the radio. It's a perfect time of year.
Yeah, I mean, just outstanding time of the year. A lot of local teams still left. Usually when we get to this time of the year, we're usually down to 1 or 2 teams. And right now we're kind of keeping Adam busy and keeping Casey busy.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm sure they're both okay with that as they're both back there talking. They're enjoying the air conditioning here in the press box.
Yeah, that's why they're both here today. They're not actually working. They're here for a business meeting to get everything lined up for the next 5 days.
Something tells me that's not what they're talking about. Anyway, when we return, we're going to be talking with both head coaches, Mike Cottis for Indian Creek and Brian Conley for Carrollton. It's on the way on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop in to the Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Hi, I'm Crystal, General Manager at Loudon Motors Ford. I invite you to stop in and feel the difference of shopping for your next vehicle with our friendly, non-commissioned sales staff, or the personal touch that you will receive from one of the last family-owned and operated dealerships for nearly 100 years. So my question for you is, when will you experience the crystal clear and Loudon Clear Advantage right here in sunny Minerva, Ohio?
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
As a parent, a high school sports season can be exhausting, from traveling to games, eating on the run, getting to bed late, and oh yeah, still working your 9 to 5. After all that, you need to unwind, and there is no better way to do that than at one of the 10 lakes operated by the Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District. The opportunities are endless with things to do, plus the option of primitive tent camping or treating yourself to glamping in one of their cabins. See all the Muskingum Watershed offers by finding them at mwcd.org.
TMK Valley Propane is embracing remote tank monitors. Are you tired of going outside to check your propane tank or forget to order your propane on time? TMK Valley Propane now provides reliable remote tank monitoring technology. Let TMK Valley Propane take the worry away, provide timely delivery, and never run out of propane again. Thank you for your trust in TMK Valley Propane.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
Back on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel and the Wood Electric pregame show as we will go along the base pass with the coach, brought to you by PAC Drilling, head coach for the Indian Creek Redskins, Mike Cottis. And coach, first and foremost, really excited to see what Indian Creek has this season, or has for this game. A fantastic season you guys have had all year long.
Thank you. These guys, they're hard workers. A lot of experience back from last year's team. But we know, we're familiar with Carrollton. They're familiar with us. Two good teams going at it today.
And that's what you always expect when you get to the Sweet 16. You expect everybody to be pretty doggone good. Both you guys, kind of similar tales this season in terms of a ton of success in the win column, a few losses here and there. Throughout this entire year, what's been the biggest area of growth for the Redskins?
We beefed up our schedule, and I think those kind of games definitely build you for these moments right here. We were talking on our schedule. There's 3 teams that were on our schedule still alive today, still in the regionals. So, and then we scrimmaged over, so we can count that as 4. So yeah, we're battle tested. So are they. I know they have a tough schedule. So looking forward to this one.
When we say iron sharpens iron, I guess you guys have put that to the test here. Up and down your lineup, we know you guys have production on the offensive side of things, but you have something that some teams would just really wish to have, which is 3, maybe 4 fantastic pitchers that you can throw out there on the mound. How much, knowing that you got guys you can hand the ball to and go out there on the bump and produce outs, how much of a confidence builder is that for the whole team?
Yeah, that's huge confidence. These guys know, they play good defense behind them. It gives us a chance, and our pitchers are going to keep us in it no matter what.
And finally for you, when you look across the diamond at Carrollton, this is a team celebrating their first district title in I think 3 decades or so. What do you guys see out of the Warriors? We always know that they're a pretty good ball club.
Yeah, I see a lot of our last year team in these guys. They've rose to the occasion. They've come from behind 3 times now to get to this point. So, we know it's going to be a 7-inning battle for sure.
Well, we look forward to it, Coach. Thank you for your time and good luck to the Redskins.
Thank you. Appreciate what you guys do. Thank you.
Head coach Mike Cottis for the Indian Creek Redskins, brought to you by PAC Drilling. Stay tuned because you're going to be hearing from head coach Brian Conley of Carrollton right after this.
Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Front Street in Dover offers a menu full of house-smoked meats, including choices like ribs, chicken, steak, and pork. Sammy Sue's takes pride in knowing that everything on their menu is made fresh in their kitchen with the freshest ingredients. Sammy's also offers a variety of specials all week long, including the popular wing nights every Tuesday and Thursday. Find Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Facebook for a full list of daily specials and everything they have to offer.
At Huebner Chevrolet in Carrollton, we're focused 100% on delivering each and every customer an amazing experience. And it's actually very simple. We have a huge selection of inventory, and it's always priced to move. Need proof? We've saved our customers an average of $2,400 off KBB retail value over the past year. That's $2,400 per customer. Stop in today or visit us online at drivehuebner.com.
Paul Palace Boarding and Grooming in Carrollton offers all the services to keep your pup feeling and looking its best. Paul Palace offers full grooming, de-shed, flea and tick baths, medicated baths, nail trim, teeth and ear cleaning, and even doggy nail polish. Plus, Paul Palace offers their temperature-controlled boarding services with 4 exercise yards and outside runs and complimentary doggy snuggles. See all they offer by finding Paul Palace Boarding and Grooming on Facebook. Paul Palace Boarding and Grooming, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
We invite you to discover Keim Home Center in Charm, Ohio. Keim is your destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. From renovation and building projects to custom millwork needs, our team of experts work with both homeowners and professionals to bring your vision to life. Visit Keim Home Center in Charm or online at keimhome.com. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Welcome back to your Wood Electric pregame show live from Cadiz as we've got regional semifinal action featuring the Carrollton Warriors and the Indian Creek Redskins live here on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. We are along the base pass with the coach, brought to you by PAC Drilling and head coach Brian Conley for Carrollton. First district title in over 30 years. Coach, we didn't get a whole bunch of time to talk with you after the game, but I think most of that focus was on celebration. How did it feel for the Warriors to finally get that win?
I felt awesome, and the kids enjoyed it so much, and we took a day and enjoyed it, and then we went back to work the next day. But, they enjoyed it so much, and we're still on a little bit of a high here, so we're just getting ready to play first round of a regional game now.
And sometimes it's almost, a dream whenever you start thinking about getting into the regional rounds and the Sweet 16. How much has the talk been about, though, keeping that focus, realizing, you got the district title, but that wasn't the end goal at the start of the year?
Yeah, we're just treating this like another baseball game during the regular season. I mean, I know, of course, it's win or go home, but we're just treating it like another game, and we're going to enjoy the moment and try and get down to OU.
Now, tell me a little bit about what you guys know from Indian Creek. We know year in and year out, always a pretty stout baseball program, and this year's been no different.
Yeah, no, they're solid as can be. They've got hitters 1 through 9. They got 3 good pitchers. So we just want to eliminate the free passes, and whoever can make the fewest mistakes, I think, will come out on top today. It's going to be a good one.
And we saw it in your district title win, how much, pitching and command ended up playing such a huge key role in that contest. You guys are trotting one of your seniors out there in Garrett Broadwater. I know you have a lot of faith in him.
Yeah, absolutely. Putting a senior on the mound gives us a ton of confidence for this game. He's been here for 4 years, and I think he's up to the task. We just got to play some defense behind him, get some timely hits, because that's what these are all about. Once you get to this point, everybody's good, and you got to capitalize on the mistakes, and you got to get some timely hitting.
Now, the middle part of your guys' order when it came to that district title really came up big for you guys. Hunter Allison, 2 really big hits for him and the game-winning RBI. You've talked about all year long 1 through 9 being key. The fact that you had production 1 through 9, how much could that play into this regional game?
This could be a huge factor, because now you got to try and throw to everybody. You can't just try and work around somebody and give them a free pass, because free passes are dangerous in these situations. So, Jake starting out with a single in that West Holmes game, and then Hunter ending it a couple outs later. We needed that real bad. But, like I said, that's, Jake Whitmore led off with a single, another senior. So we've got great junior and senior leadership, so we'll see how far we can go.
And finally for you, Coach, just tell me a little bit about this entire week, or these last few days, I should say, for the Warriors. How exciting has it been around Carrollton just for the fact that you guys are here in a regional?
Yeah, it's really exciting. Like, we left today from the field house, and they had a police escort. They took us through town. The fans were waiting for us in the square, and the kids weren't expecting that. So that kind of got them really pumped up before we even got here. So the town's behind us. We're waiting for them to arrive, but they'll be here shortly.
It's a little bit of a drive for you guys,
yeah,
but not too bad, I guess. Well, thank you so much for your time, Coach, and good luck as always to the Warriors.
Yeah, pleasure talking to you all year. Thank you very much.
Head coach Brian Conley for the Carrollton Warriors, brought to you by PAC Drilling. Stay tuned, because we're going to be wrapping up your Wood Electric pregame show to get to this evening's first pitch from Cadiz in the regional rounds right after this.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Every day begins with purpose. Every job begins with precision. At Right Mark Roofing, we don't just install roofs. We build trust and forge relationships. We understand that your roof is more than just materials. It's protection. It's peace of mind. That's why we use high-quality products and expert craftsmanship. With a sharp focus, our team is always ready to hit the mark. Call Right Mark Roofing. Let's build a future that stands strong.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net. Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Door, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors, Wayne Door has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit WayneDoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Door, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust.
Big moments are coming. Are you ready? If you need sponsor banners, graduation programs, or yard sale signs, the East Central Ohio Print Center has you covered. Visit ecoprintcenter.org. And if you've got a new driver in the house, East Central Ohio ESC offers flexible driver's education with in-car training and online options. Scholarships are available from signs to steering wheels. The East Central Ohio Educational Service Center is here to help. Find out more today online at ecoesc.org.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. Farms. Family. Food.
Welcome back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio, and we'll roll straight into your starting lineups brought to you by Wendy's. We will start things off with the Indian Creek Redskins. Leading off for them in center field, number 1, Ty Householder. Batting second and catching, Hunter Rusnak. Batting third, wearing number 3, Sal Barkalow. He will be your first baseman. On the mound, it is Silas Hyde, wearing number 24, batting fourth, batting fifth, number 6, Gavin Pownall. He will be your shortstop. Playing the hot corner and wearing number 12, it is Dom Digratola. Then it is your DH, number 7, Logan Wedlake. Caleb Bodo will be playing right field wearing number 2. Ian Starkey will be playing left field wearing number 5. And rounding things out, the second baseman, Stan Amos, wearing number 4 out there in the field. As for the Carrollton Warriors, leading things off for them, number 21, Isaac Husted, playing shortstop. On the mound, it is the senior, number 9, Garrett Broadwater. Number 7, batting third, Jacob Whitmore, playing the hot corner. Behind the plate, it will be Landon James wearing number 2. Cooper Hahn is your second baseman wearing number 26. Number 27, the hero from the district championship, Hunter Allison, playing first base. Center fielder is Braden Swearingen. He wears number 14. Playing right field, batting 8th is going to be Nevin Woods. He wears number 6. DHing today, Javen Johnson wearing number 11. And out in the field, Brandon Marshall. He'll be playing left field wearing number 25. Those are your starting lineups brought to you by Wendy's. And I don't know about you, Shannon, but a little bit excited for this one.
Yeah, I'm real excited to watch some good baseball today, and there's obviously a lot of fans that are excited to watch it too, because we got here well before, I think we got here about 3:30. Me and Adam rolled in, and there was already plenty of fans here getting their seats, and they just still keep rolling in after work. So it's going to be a pretty good crowd here out at Harrison Central.
Yeah, it never ceases to amaze me every time we come to this complex just how incredible this entire setup is out here in Cadiz, and a great place to have as a regional backdrop.
Yeah, just a beautiful facility. And people tell me they haven't been here before, and I ask them, you know what the Akron Rubber Ducks game or stadium looks like? They're like, yep. It's like, just take away a few seats and you got the same thing. You're right on top of the action.
A few seats and a few billboards in the outfield.
Yep, it's a beautiful facility, and if you haven't had a chance to watch a game out here, you need to come out and watch it.
Yeah, you certainly do, and we appreciate you tuning in on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel for this regional semifinal showdown. Stay tuned. We're going to have our national anthem when we return. It's the evening's first pitch. Carrollton takes on Indian Creek. Coming up next.
And your head coach,
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 30 years, the residents in and around Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff at McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season and make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Find your path to success at Buckeye Career Center. Buckeye students earned over 3,000 industry-recognized credentials this past school year, and over 130 students participated in our School to Work program or an internship at a local business. Let us help you get a jump start on your future in a career of landscaping and turf management, pharmacy technician, HVACR, CAD development and design, or any of our over 30 programs. Enroll today for next school year by visiting BuckeyeCareerCenter.org.
T-County Boxing Academy on East High in New Philadelphia invites anyone serious about boxing to see what they offer and have success just like pro boxer and Yurixville's own Sugar Dre Donovan. T-County Boxing Academy not only offers the area's premier training facility, but also offers the best supplements on the market for peak training to get the most out of your workouts. To see all T-County Boxing Academy has to offer, find T-County Boxing Academy-TCBA on Facebook.
Regional semifinal action is here out of Division 4 as the Carrollton Warriors taking on the Indian Creek Redskins. And at the plate first, it will be Carrollton. Shannon, this is going to be one of those matchups. It's one that you mentioned that we've already seen. This is a Carrollton team that remembers what happened last year in the district rounds against Indian Creek. Going to be a new look for both these sides. They've got some starters back, but there are a lot of new faces out there for both respective sides. So how much do you think we can expect for a similar kind of contest in this one?
I think with these two, man, it's going to come down to pitching and defense. Just both the games they played in earlier this year were low scoring, and it's going to come down to what pitcher can get hot and which team can provide the defense behind them.
Yeah, it's simple as that, really. Simple as that, really. I mean, we're talking about a Carrollton team that, is riding high, obviously coming in from their first district title in over 3 decades. And that was something that we talked with head coach Brian Conley about was, how much do you think your team has enjoyed that, but how much do you think they've also moved on from it? He seemed very confident that they were ready to play today.
Yeah, when you make it so far and then you get stopped, that just kind of lights a fire under you all year long. You got to go do your other sports. You got kids that do football and cross country and then basketball and wrestling and stuff. But, man, when that spring sports season hits there, you start remembering that taste that was left in your mouth last year. And you just want to go out and play at your best today. You don't want to come out or go out and come up short and leave something on the field because today you either move on or you go home.
This is the time of year where you lay it all on the line. Sweet 16 as leading things off. It is Isaac Husted, who's starting at shortstop today for Carrollton. Obviously a huge contributor in their win over West Holmes as he got the start on the mound when all 7 innings, got the win. Was our McInturf Realty player of the game. Husted will dig in. Silas Hyde on the bump. The lefty for Indian Creek is ready. Out of the stretch, and here we go. First offering to Husted. Catches the inside corner. Strike 1. We're underway.
Yeah, you shouldn't have a problem calling the shots today, seeing how you're squared up right behind the umpire.
Yeah,
here.
not too bad. I'll still make mistakes, I promise. Next one is inside outed by Husted and fouled down the right side. He'll slip behind 0-2.
Yeah, he come inside on both those pitches right there. That one come in a little bit further inside. That's kind of got in on the handle a little bit, and he knocked it foul.
Husted in again. 0-2 delivery from Hyde. Swung on and fouled away as he'll stay alive. Carrollton's last matchup, as we mentioned, against West Holmes, picking up that victory. Going up against one of the best pitchers you're going to find in our area in Manny Camacho. They got enough runs across to pick up that win. Next delivery from Hyde. Swung on and missed as he took something off of it. Husted is sat down for out number 1.
Yeah, they had to go against one of the pretty good pitchers, in the East District, and I believe he's committed to Kent State. And Indian Creek, they played Claymont, and they were able to get out of there with an 11-1 win. So, tale of 2 different games right there.
Garrett Broadwater, the senior, will now stand in. He's getting the start on the mound today, out there in center field when he's not pitching. First offering runs inside. First ball we've seen from Hyde. Hyde working quickly. His next delivery way outside for ball number 2. Coming into this season, or coming into this matchup, I should say, from throughout the year, Hyde on the mound, an extremely productive pitcher. The 2-0. Right down Broadway now, 2-1. That productivity all season long. A 1.2 ERA for the lefty junior. Next delivery goes for the outside corner, and it's there. Now 2-2.
Yeah, he's doing a nice job with the corners right now. He's kind of hanging on the corners.
2-2. Outside corner, and it just misses. Now 3-2. For Hyde coming into here in 46 2/3. 68 punch-outs for him. Full count offering. Swung on, driven to left center. That one's tailing towards left field, and that one is going to hang up there long enough for the left fielder to run it down. And a great job out there by Ian Starkey as it just kept hanging in the air, and Broadwater a long fly out for out number 2.
Yeah, it got up there and it hung, and then it started tailing. It kind of made it a little bit easier run for him. There for a minute, it looked like it might find a hole and drop, but it had that little bit of wind blowing towards the left side, and I think it hung up there long enough to help carry the ball over to the left fielder.
Jacob Whitmore, the third baseman, will get his first plate appearance. He was the one who delivered the winning run in terms of coming home against West Holmes. First delivery off the outside corner. He started off that inning with a single that got him rolling. Next delivery. Runs up high, now ball number 2. Next offering, cut on and fouled back up over the stadium, now 2-1. Live from the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio, top of the first inning, regional semifinal clash. Winner goes on to the Elite Eight. The 2-1. Swung on and fouled back off the brick back here on the backstop, now 2-2. Hyde looking for a 1-2-3 inning. Get the Redskins rolling off on the right foot. Time called by Whitmore.
Yeah, Whitmore just thought he was taking a little too much time, so he wanted to step out and get recomposed.
The 2-2. Cut on and fouled away again.
Got that nice net for the backstop right here. Don't make no noise, but all the fans thought it was coming. They all leaned to the left.
We're back far enough. I don't think we should be flinching today.
I know Stump would flinch.
Whitmore in again. Next delivery. Swung on, Tapper, third base side, gloved there cleanly, and delivered on to first for out number 3. Great job defensively there for Indian Creek. Nothing comes across for Carrollton. It will be Indian Creek's turn at the plate coming up next on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting Hartzlers.com.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
We invite you to discover Keim Home Center in Charm, Ohio. Keim is your destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. From renovation and building projects to custom millwork needs, our team of experts work with both homeowners and professionals to bring your vision to life. Visit Keim Home Center in Charm or online at keimhome.com. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Bottom of the first inning here from Cadiz as on the bump for Carrollton. It is the senior and Garrett Broadwater who gets the start. Regional semifinal clash. Nice start there for Silas Hyde on the mound for Indian Creek. 1-2-3. Looked like he was definitely putting it in the zone early on.
Yeah, he was feeling it there in the first inning. Did a nice job. Only a couple players was able to foul some off. When, like you said, he did a good job to get out of that inning. And now it's time for the offense to come up and see if they can have some success against Broadwater or if Carrollton can get out 1-2-3.
Leading things off, it will be Ty Householder for Indian Creek, followed up by Hunter Rusnak, then Sal Barkalow for the Redskins. Obviously for Broadwater, goal number one, don't be giving up free base runners. We know regional rounds, walks can end up being the thing that will drop you in this. We're going to see how well he can locate early on in this game. Indian Creek, one of those teams that really from top to bottom has guys who can produce pretty much in every single position. Householder, the senior, a .522 average coming into this game.
Yeah, that's a pretty good average for baseball.
First delivery there does not hit the zone, 1-0. Yeah, not only a .522 average, but you consider the 34 runs scored from this leadoff position. Next offering goes to the inside corner, and it's there from Broadwater, now 1-1. Broadwater out of the windup, working quickly. Next offering tries to go with a curveball, doesn't tail in.
Yeah, Broadwater don't waste no time. As soon as he gets the ball, he steps behind the rubber, steps back in front of the rubber, and he goes.
2-1. Runs high in the zone, now 3-1. For the season, 14 walks drawn by Householder, make it 15 as he will draw a 5-pitch walk to start things off. And like we said there, Shannon, that's not what you want to be doing early on, is giving up the free base runner.
Yeah, especially with somebody like him. If he scored 34 runs this year, that means he does a lot of work on the bases, and the lineup behind him is pretty good.
Up next, Hunter Rusnak, the catcher. Broadwater from the stretch delivers. That's going to be a bunt attempt, and it's a beauty. Out in front, it's going to be fielded by James. Fired on down to first, and it's thrown way wide. Both runners are going to be advancing. It rolls into right field, and coming home is going to be Householder. No throw in from right field, and all the way to third is Rusnak on the errant throw.
Yeah, that was huge right there. And I don't know if when he went to throw it, if the pitcher was kind of in his road a little bit, and it made him throw it wide, but either way, that was a big mistake right there early for the Carrollton Warriors.
1-0 lead for the Redskins, and Sal Barkalow comes to the plate with another run standing just 90 feet away. James let it fly from behind the plate, but there was no chance for Allison to try to leap for it at first. Delivery from Broadwater, cut on and missed as he goes to the outside corner. The 0-1. Way out of the zone on, looked like a breaker, now 1-1. Infield playing in, trying to cut off the run at home. Next delivery from Broadwater, swung on, popped up, right side, shallow outfield, coming against the right fielder, and running it down and falling and making the grab for out number one. Throw comes in, not in time. Sacrifice fly for Barkalow has Indian Creek up by 2.
Yeah, nice play out there by the right fielder. He tracked it down, kind of had to dive forward to get the catch, and that there is what let the kid on third base get home.
Silas Hyde will now come in. It's a heck of a play out there in right by Woods. Obviously, though, if able to keep the feet, maybe have the opportunity to get the throw in to cut that run off. But still a heck of an effort for out number one. First delivery to Hyde, tries to go outside but misses. Next delivery. Hyde thought about it but held off, and it was up in the zone, now 2-0. Up and in as Hyde leans away. Next delivery is tight again, so there is another walk issued. Second time that an Indian Creek batter reaches safely on balls. Up next, it will be Gavin Pownall Jacob Whitmore, the third baseman, will come in and give a little vote of confidence to Broadwater, struggling a bit to find the zone in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, it's just probably telling him, like, listen, just put the ball in there, let him pop it up, let him make some routine hits, and the defense will back you up. You know, he's just trying to calm him down.
Broadwater comes set. Rock and deal. That's right down Broadway for strike one. Next delivery is cut on and missed as Broadwater went upstairs to Pownall. Swung on and missed as Broadwater there will sit down Pownall on 3 straight pitches.
Yeah, nice job by Broadwater there with his locations and able to pick up a big out right there. So that gives him 2 outs now, and see if he can go after the batter.
Dom DeGratola will come in, the third baseman, inside as he leans out of the way. DeGratola thought was trying to convince Blue it nicked off the pants, but he didn't believe it. Next delivery is there at the letters. We wondered how much nerves could play into a regional semi, and Broadwater looking for some momentum here. There's a pop-up to left field, and it's going to drop short as it was a bloop single out there for DeGratola. Keeps the inning alive. Now 2 runners on.
Yeah, that one looked like it was in on the hands a little bit, so it just kind of blooped out there. The left fielder got a big jump towards it, but he was smart enough just to back up and play it off the bounce. You don't want to try to make a dive for it and get by you.
Logan Wedlake, the DH, in. Didn't try to do too much with that pitch at all, just took it right there to the left side. Left fielder came in and Marshall, but was not going to have a play. (1-0) driven left center, and that one might be a gap finder as Marshall can't quite cut it off. It bounces off of him. Now it'll trickle away, and a run's going to come home and hide. Sliding in safely at third will be DeGratola, and Indian Creek now up by a trio.
Yeah, that was just a nice hit ball right there. He found the gap and got it down. The left fielder was able to get a body over on it and knock it down, but then it kind of went away from him and he had to chase it down.
Caleb Bodo, the right fielder, now comes in, representing the 8th batter through here. 3-0 Redskins lead. Broadwater's first delivery is way outside as James has to pull it back in from the left-handed batter's box. Pickoff move, sliding back in safely is Wedlake.
Got to watch that pickoff move with the guy standing over there on third base.
Up in the zone, 2-0. Swung on and missed. Bodo saw it at the letters, wanted to drive it in that left center gap. (2-1) ground ball, right side, coming over and making the pickup there is Hahn, and will get the out at first, but 3 come across for the Redskins. On to the second inning from Cadiz. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
The Sarchone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarchone, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at sarshonecdjr.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarchone, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Get your own at Sarchone.
You know what's better than a limited time deal? An unlimited time deal. That's why the Wendy's $5 Biggie Bag with a Junior Bacon Cheeseburger, 4-piece nugs, Junior Hot and Crispy Fries, and small soft drink is available all the time. Because the best time for fresh, never frozen beef and Applewood smoked bacon is all the time. Duh. I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot. For the best deal of all time, gotta be Wendy's.
Unlimited time does not mean forever. U.S. price and participation may vary. Prices may be higher in Alaska, Hawaii, and California and via third-party delivery. Fresh beef available in the contiguous U.S., Alaska, and Canada.
Are you ready to make a difference in a young person's life? Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio has 88 children waiting for a mentor. As a mentor, you will spend as little as 4 hours a month with your little, guiding them, listening, and helping them discover their full potential. Your time and your kindness can change the course of their future. By becoming a Big, you're not just volunteering, you're defending the potential of a child, giving them an opportunity to dream big and reach higher. Visit www.bigs4kids.com to sign up and help us make sure that no child has to wait. Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio. Defend the potential and become a Big today.
Welcome back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio. Carrollton coming up to the plate, regional semifinal action. Indian Creek jumps all over Garrett Broadwater with a 3-0 lead after that first inning. 2 walks issued, an error that inning. Probably not what the Warriors ordered there.
No, that was one of those innings now. You just got to kind of block that out and come out here offensively and see if you can get some base runners moving.
Landon James will dig in for his first plate appearance. It was the middle part of the order for Carrollton that did most of the damage when it came to their win against West Holmes. Hyde kicks and deals, runs out of the zone. Silas Hyde, one of the pitchers most comfortable, going fully out of the stretch. 1-0. Outside again. Up in the zone now to James, 3-0. Sure, a lot of that conversation in the Carrollton dugout from Coach Brian Conley and company was one at a time. Don't have to get all 3 back right now, but obviously for Broadwater and the defense, not going to want to see any more come across next inning. Next delivery is going to be right there for strike 1. (3-1) offering. Check swing, appeal down to first, and James went. So a full count upcoming. Hyde got him with the eye candy up top.
Yeah, he tried to pull it back in time, but he had so much momentum, wasn't strong enough to bring it back.
3-2. Swung on, driven to the right side and foul. Now you know why there's not a ton of cars parked down the right side. Umpire coming in from the third baseline, talking to the Carrollton dugout now.
It's interesting that it came from the third base side.
Yeah, must have caught something from across the diamond. You'd expect normally the umpire closest to that would come over and talk. The 3-2. Outside, ball 4, so James will draw a leadoff walk.
Yeah, that's what you need right there. No outs, you got your first guy on base, and now you got to just bring him around.
Cooper Hahn, second baseman for the Warriors. See what they try to draw up here with James on at first, needing a couple runs to chip back into this 3-0 lead for Indian Creek. Hyde kicks and deals up and out of the zone. Not saying that he can't run, but James, not a huge threat to steal. Next delivery, swung on, skied to center field. Center fielder trailing back for it in Householder, still looking up, it's still carrying, and he'll make the grab for out number 1.
Yeah, Householder kind of made the wrong step at first. It looked like he wanted to come in, and then all of a sudden he had to change directions. That ball was hit a lot harder than he thought it was.
Wind also blowing straight out to center currently from the flagpole out there in left center. Hunter Allison, the first baseman. Hyde a couple looks back of James. He'll wind and deal up in the zone. Now initially off the bat, it seemed like it was just a routine pop-up, but it seemed like it kept carrying. The 1-0. Outside, good pluck from back behind the plate by Rusnak.
Yeah, he just told his catcher, his pitcher, to, settle down a little bit.
Next offering to Allison's cut on and fouled away.
Yeah, that one got in on his hands a little bit, and he fouled it off.
Thanks to the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency for bringing you high school baseball on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel, as they have all season long. High delivers. That's up in the zone. Very efficient in that first inning, but missing up in this second one. Three ones fouled away. Rusnak catches it off the carom off the netting. Doesn't quite count, though.
Yeah, and I'm sure the scouting report that he got is the middle of this order might like the ones up a little bit, so he's trying to go a little higher and gets up out of the zone just to try to get him to chase it.
3-2 to Allison. Goes for the outside corner and just misses, so 2 walks have 2 runners on for Carrollton. Braden Swearingen, your center fielder, comes in. High and outside from Hyde. Swearingen, last game with Isaac Husted on the mound, started at shortstop. Made a highlight reel play defensively to start things off against West Holmes. Next delivery is in there at the knees, now 1-1.
Yeah, nice pitch right there by Hyde to kind of come low on him. He wasn't expecting it. It was right down the middle.
Fouled away. Prime scoring opportunity for Carrollton, looking to chip back into this regional semifinal. Of course, the rest of this week, we're rather busy all over the state of Ohio again. 1-2. Outside. Some more regional semifinal action on the way the next couple of days, then on to Akron Firestone on Friday, state semifinals for high school softball. Next offering from Hyde, outside. So after Broadwater struggled with some location in that first inning, Hyde having a bit of a rough time.
Yeah, just right now he kind of went from painting the corners inside and outside last time, and now he's painting the ceiling in the basement.
3-2. Outside again. So Hyde will walk the bases loaded with 1 out. Nevin Woods, the right fielder, comes in.
Going to be a mound visit now.
Brief mound visit here, as it looks like Coach Mike Cottis wants a conversation, and we'll return to the Big Z Sports YouTube channel right after this.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden-Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
Brief mound visit there from Coach Cottis for Indian Creek. Big spot here for both Nevin Woods at the plate for Carrollton and Silas Hyde on the bump. First delivery from Hyde on the way. Outside again.
Yeah, if you're the batter right now, you hope the pressure is getting to the pitcher of everybody on base, so you could kind of get that free walk and that free run. You don't want to be the one to hit into a double play.
1-0 is right there on the corner now, 1-1. For the season for Hyde on the mound, he did walk 23 batters, was the team lead in terms of walks on the mound. Delivery to Woods is high. This is a Carrollton team that is also in their starting lineup, prides themselves on being as patient as possible.
Well, like you said, you don't have to win it with one hit. Just get one run.
Outside again. Now, the last thing you can be doing is walk. We were talking about awarding the free bases, but walking runs home is another problem.
Well, you know this one, he's aiming for right down the middle, and you know the batter's taking it all the way, so.
3-1. Swung on, kind of a check swing tapper off the netting, now 3-2.
Yeah, you thought with the 3-1 call he would sit on it, but he had confidence in the swing.
Hyde, I think shook off the first one, now comes set. Next delivery to Woods. Swung on, popped up, right side, hooking towards the fence, still going, and that is going to hook out of play.
Yeah, when you get under one and you pop it up and it's going foul, you're just throwing that prayer out there, hoping it keeps going foul because you don't want to give away an easy out.
Hyde ready again. He'll wind and deal. Swung on, popped up, right side, only shallow depth. First baseman going back for it. Now it's still hooking towards back in play, and the second baseman will somehow slide and basket, catch it on the line. What a job there from second base by Stan Amos. As how in the world did he get over there in time?
Yeah, he thought the first baseman had a routine play right there, and all of a sudden it looked like it started blowing back towards the field of play, and he comes sliding in with a basket catch.
Javen Johnson, your DH, will come in. Team leader in average this season with a .417 coming into this game. Out of the 9 spot. First delivery from Hyde is cut on and fouled away. That for Carrollton could be a momentum killer as Amos staying with it. First, it appeared like it was going to be Barcolow's ball all the way, but that wind is definitely doing something to the ball.
Yeah, you've noticed the flags changed directions again, so, I mean, it's kind of got a little different jet stream going up there.
The 0-1. Too high to Johnson. (1-1) from Hyde. Swung on and missed. Got it right past Johnson. If Hyde and the Indian Creek defense can work through this, heck of a scoring opportunity for the Warriors squandered. And Johnson once time. Runner on third is James. Allison on second. Swearingen on first. All three of them on, thanks to some walks. Next delivery from Hyde. Just off the outside corner.
Yeah, that one was outside a good bit right there. Kind of just tallied on him.
Hyde set again. 2-2. Swung on, Tapper back up the middle. It's losing speed, and it's going to get over the shortstop's head. 2 runs are coming home. The throw comes in, and it's wide. And safely at home is going to be Allison. And both runners move up. A 3-2 ball game with 2 outs.
Yeah, nice little bloop shot right there by Johnson. Shortstop made a valiant effort at it. It just got up over his head a little bit, and he couldn't get there. So that was a nice job of hitting and base running.
Shortstop and Pownall gave it an effort. but it was just perfectly placed. Throw came in wide away from Rusnak, allowing both runners to come up, and heads-up base running for Allison, who sprinted home. That throw on line might have made it an interesting play, but regardless, both runners in scoring position, and now 3-2 back to the top of the order. It is Isaac Husted who struck out on 3 pitches his first time up. Actually, I believe 4 after the 1 foul. Sees that one outside. Only about 15 pitches the first inning for Hyde. Bit higher this time around.
Yeah, now you get to see what kind of adjustment the batters have made, seeing it's the second time they've seen him.
Husted has the count even at 1-1. One. Check swing from Husted, but it's in there regardless now, 1-2.
Yeah, he knew he held, so he turned to look back at the umpire to get the call and kind of deflated him a little bit.
Hyde's 1-2. Swung on and fouled away. After the walks picked up by Carrollton in the middle of the order, now the bottom of the order, the ones that are producing, and that's something we asked Coach Conley about in the pregame. How much do you need that 1 through 9 production again, and clearly paying dividends early on. 1-2. Outside.
You know, one thing they both had to enjoy today was that short little bus drive to get here, about 30 minutes probably for both schools.
Not too bad.
You know, just maybe a little bit of windy at times, but, you know, they got here, and that's better than sitting on the bus for an hour, hour and a half.
Hyde's next offering. Swung on, fouled away to the right side. Also want to thank for today's presentation of high school baseball, Huebner Chevrolet. If you're looking for something new in your driveway, visit the fine folks in Huebner up there in Carrollton.
Hey, with this nice weather right now, I'm sure there's somebody out there that needs a convertible Chevrolet Camaro.
Ooh, that wouldn't be bad. Hey, that's new Z-Ride coming up next, I think.
There you go. I'm sure they can find you one. If they don't got it on the grounds, they'll get you one.
2-2 is up as Husted loaded the hands but waited. Full count and a payoff pitch upcoming. Hyde to Husted. Swung on and missed, so Hyde will work out of the inning, but Carrollton plates 2. 3-2 ball game. It will be the Redskins at the plate coming up next.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop in to the Niedenthal facility on North Wooster Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Hi, I'm Crystal, General Manager at Loudon Motors Ford. I invite you to stop in and feel the difference of shopping for your next vehicle with our friendly, non-commissioned sales staff, or the personal touch that you will receive from one of the last family-owned and operated dealerships for nearly 100 years. So my question for you is, when will you experience the crystal clear and Loudon Clear Advantage right here in sunny Minerva, Ohio?
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
Three to 2 ball game as we move on to the bottom of the second inning. From Cadiz, the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio, Indian Creek up by a single run But Shannon Thomas, patience at the plate for Carrollton, paying dividends, gets it back within that one run.
Yeah, and what's interesting to me is the first two times these teams played, Carrollton won only scoring 3 points, and Indian Creek won the second one only scoring 3 points. And we already got three runs, not points.
You're stuck in basketball season.
I'm stuck in basketball, football season. I don't know what season is half the time. But anyhow, 3 runs. So, are we going to get above 3 runs today?
So leading things off, it is 9-1-2 coming up for the Redskins. Ian Starkey, the left fielder. Garrett Broadwater having to face 8 batters that first time through. See how he has recovered. Broadwater's first offering there to Starkey. Goes for the inside corner, drops too low, now 1-0. Inside, Starkey leans out of the way.
I'm sure his teammates are going to let him know about that.
2-0. Right down the pipe. Broadwater, first inning, 2 hits, 2 walks allowed, and misses way outside as he lost the handle, now 3-1.
Yeah, Broadwater's going to have to find his composure this inning and get some outs.
Driven, center field. Center fielder going back in Swearingen. It's still going, and it's going to go all the way back towards the warning track. Swearingen grabs it and will gun it in, and hustling for third is going to be Starkey. Throw comes in from the cutoff man. It's offline, and it is a lead-off triple for Starkey.
Yeah, he was moving, man. He got out of that box quick, and he hit first base. I think he grabbed another gear once he seen that ball go over his head. His mind was made up. He wasn't stopping until he got to third or got out.
Back to the top of the order. Householder will stand in. He drew a walk his first time up and scored the first run of the game.
For the Redskins, number 1, Ty Householder.
That's the second hit we've seen go out to center that just kept going.
Yeah, it just, I don't know if he was playing a little shallow or if it just got hit just right and got in that wind, and it just kept carrying. He was on a sprint backwards and couldn't catch up to it.
Householder up in the count 1-0. That is a testament to what we knew about Indian Creek coming into this game, that from top to bottom we knew that they could produce at every spot in the lineup. Broadwater's winds and fires as 2-0 outside. Outside again, so runners will be at the corners. Nobody out with Rusnak coming to the plate. Yep. Rusnak on a bunt attempt in the first to try to sacrifice Householder over. A wild throw from James. Eventually started off that inning with 3 runs coming across.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're probably going to see him go for a bunt again.
Rusnak rounds the bunt, hooks back in across the plate, but it's too low, 1-0. Broadwater misses again. Six straight balls thrown by Broadwater. That one will be right back up the middle, and that's going to bring a run home as Swearingen will get it in quickly. But the RBI single for Hunter Rusnak makes it a 4-2 ball game.
Yeah, just a nice piece of hitting right there. Got the barrel on the ball and just drove it over everybody's head out in the center field.
Sal Barcalo, a sacrifice RBI to right field, his first plate appearance. Disheartening for Swearingen after having one go over your head. That one, no opportunity to get it. Just a perfect piece of hitting from Rusnak. James wants to go talk with Broadwater. 2 seniors spent a lot of time with this Carrollton program. Broadwater winds and deals outside again. One-0 delivery goes with a curveball, but it's upstairs. Maybe a slider.
Yeah, Broadwater just kind of starting this inning the same way it finished the last inning, just kind of having trouble keeping it in the zone.
2-0 is cut on and missed. Took something off of it, and Barkalow way out in front. Next offering is cut on and missed as they went it to the outside corner this time. Time called by Barkalow. Say we are about as close to a capacity crowd as you could possibly have around here in Cadiz, as it is packed on either side of the stadium. 2-2. Swung on and missed. A big punch out there for Broadwater for out number 1 and his first K of the game.
Yeah, that was a big out right there. Kind of stops the momentum of Indian Creek, and now Broadwater's got to keep it rolling.
Hyde was walked on 4 pitches his first time up and came around to score in the first inning. Inside, over the head there of Hyde, and both runners are going to advance on the wild pitch.
Yeah, the ball took a big bounce off the backstop and already come back to him, but by the time he got it gloved, they were both already standing at the next base.
One-0 check swing, and he offered at it. Hyde more of a defensive swing than anything else, and I know that was not what he was hoping to do with that pitch.
Yeah. Blue didn't even have to ask for an appeal on that one. That's how far around he got, trying to keep from, coming in on him.
Broadwater, a little timing disruption there, but it goes way high. Two one, swung on and missed. Gets the heater past Hyde. Two. Way up in the zone. And a step off from Broadwater. Wants the sign again. Both of these starters struggling to this point. The 3-2. High again, so bases will be loaded. As Hyde gets back-to-back walks in his 2 plate appearances, it'll bring up Gavin Pownall.
Now batting number 6, Gavin Pownall.
Yeah, it was only 1 out. He's kind of got himself in trouble again.
Broadwater kicks, fires, swung on and missed. A 1. High in the zone. But all his first time up, a strikeout. Outside again.
Like Nick's car alarm's going off outside.
You act like my car has an alarm. Next one's high, 3-1. If it did, it wouldn't work either. Yeah, you can promise. It's neither Adam or I's cars. We can promise that. 3-1. Up in the zone, and Broadwater will walk a run home. Bases stay loaded, and now a 5-2 ball game.
Going to be a mound visit.
We'll go ahead and take a brief timeout. Big Z Sports will return. 5-2 ball game. Creek leads right after this.
As a parent, a high school sports season can be exhausting. From traveling to games, eating on the run, getting to bed late, and oh yeah, still working your 9 to 5. After all that, you need to unwind, and there is no better way to do that than at one of the 10 lakes operated by the Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District. The opportunities are endless with things to do, plus the option of primitive tent camping or treating yourself to glamping in one of their cabins. See all the Muskingum Watershed offers by finding them at mwcd.org.
Dom De Gratola coming to the plate. Bases loaded, 5-2 ball game. 1 out. Broadwater still on the mound for Carrollton. Has not been able to find his spots in the early going. First delivery goes for the outside corner, and it's there, strike one.
Not paying attention right there, and just about gave a free run away.
Yeah, Carrollton not happy trying to get the ball back to Broadwater and it trickling away, and I think some from the Indian Creek dugout thought maybe Rusnack could have went home. I don't think he would have made it. Next delivery, Tapper, right side, glove by Hahn, flip to second, on to first, and a collision there as the runner hits the shortstop, as they're going to say that it was over into the base path, I would assume then from Husted. And that's what Coach Conley wants to go talk with the base umpire about. Coach Conley not happy about it as Husted tried to deliver it on to first. The runner going into second was Pinal. And I think what they're saying is on the slide, Husted was in his path, but I couldn't tell from here, Shannon.
Yeah, Husted kind of stepped on the bag and came off the front side of the bag just as he was sliding and they hit. So he's saying that the runner had just as every right to be there as he did.
So the fielder's choice will result in an RBI. 2 gone. Runner advancing on to third in Hyde. Coming home was Rusnack. Up next, Logan Wedlake, the DH. He had a single in the first inning. Delivery from Broadwater is going to be there for a strike. I think Adam Soweski's doing his civic duty and figuring out which car alarm's going out in the parking lot. The 0-1. Runner goes. Swung on. Tapper forward. Actually goes backwards into the hand of James, so it's 0-2. I think Adam intimidated the alarm to stop. Oh, 2. Inside, pulled up off the turf by James. Broadwater's next offering. Runner goes. Swung on. Third baseman and Whitmore will get it off the second hop. Delivered across the diamond, and then throw is there as Allison will actually tag him out because he pulled his foot. Heads up play by Allison at first. Indian Creek gets 3 more across at 6-2. Warriors at the plate on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel right after this.
TMK Valley Propane is embracing remote tank monitors. Are you tired of going outside to check your propane tank or forget to order your propane on time? TMK Valley Propane now provides reliable remote tank monitoring technology. Let TMK Valley Propane take the worry away, provide timely delivery, and never run out of propane again. Thank you for your trust in TMK Valley Propane.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Front Street in Dover offers a menu full of house-smoked meats, including choices like ribs, chicken, steak, and pork. Sammy Sue's takes pride in knowing that everything on their menu is made fresh in their kitchen with the freshest ingredients. Sammy's also offers a variety of specials all week long, including the popular wing nights every Tuesday and Thursday. Find Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Facebook for a full list of daily specials and everything they have to offer.
At Huebner Chevrolet in Carrollton, we're focused 100% on delivering each and every customer an amazing experience. And it's actually very simple. We have a huge selection of inventory, and it's always priced to move. Need proof? We've saved our customers an average of $2,400 off KBB retail value over the past year. That's $2,400 per customer. Stop in today or visit us online at drivehuebner.com.
6-2 ball game in this regional semifinal clash out of Division 4. 2-3-4 coming up for Carrollton as Indian Creek gets 3 more runs across. Shannon, you and I were talking, though, in the in-between innings. So far to this point, Silas Hyde on the mound, Garrett Broadwater's only given up 3 hits. But obviously the walks have been a major issue. 5 of free passes he's offered, kind of helping contributing to that 6-run mark for the Redskins on the board, as well as an error.
Yeah, they had the error was huge to kind of get the scoring going, and then just after that, the Indian Creek batters were patient in the box and was able to draw some walks and did a phenomenal job on the bases when they had to.
Garrett Broadwater will come in. He flew out to left field his first time up. It looked like it was going to be a gap finder, but it just kept tailing. Went into the glove of Starkey. Hyde, after a 1-2-3 inning in the first, struggled through the middle and bottom part of the Carrollton lineup. Offering to Broadwater is swung on and fouled. Another one of our sponsors from all season long. Big thank you to the Keim Home Center in Charm. Bringing you more high school baseball on our YouTube channel as Broadwater watches ball number 1. Still made any inroads on that honey-do list, Shannon?
Yeah, I've actually started.
Just started.
Wrote it down.
That's something. The next one's on the corner, 1 and 2. Hyde kicks, steals, outside. Ready again, out of the stretch. Is in there for strike 3 as it freezes Broadwater. 3 punch-outs now for Hyde, and all 3 of them have come on the top 2 batters of the lineup.
Yeah, that was just a nice pitch right there, nice location. He threw it down there, and he, like said, he froze him. He didn't know what to do with it.
Jacob Whitmore ground out to third his first time up. Hyde out of the stretch again. Swung on, ground ball, shortstop gloves it off of a short hop, delivers on to first, and a quick out number 2. No problems over there from shortstop by Pinal.
Yeah, he did a nice job. That ball took a bounce right before it got to him, got in on him pretty quick. He did a nice job getting a glove on it and transferring over to his throwing hand and gets the out.
Landon James, he drew a walk and scored the first Carrollton run. Delivery to James, inside corner for a strike. (0-1) swung on and fouled back into the stands. Hyde looking for a very quick start to the third inning. The 0-2. Swung on, driven, left center. That one's going back, but the center fielder is going to be there for out number 3. So working quickly is Hyde and keeps it a 6-2 ball game. Redskins coming to the plate in this regional semifinal after this.
Paul Palace Boarding and Grooming in Carrollton offers all the services to keep your pup feeling and looking its best. Paul Palace offers full grooming, de-shed, flea and tick baths, medicated baths, nail trim, teeth and ear cleaning, and even doggy nail polish. Plus, Paul Palace offers their temperature-controlled boarding services with 4 exercise yards and outside runs and complimentary doggy snuggles. See all they offer by finding Paul Palace Boarding and Grooming on Facebook. Paul Palace Boarding and Grooming, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
We invite you to discover Keim Home Center in Charm, Ohio. Keim is your destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. From renovation and building projects to custom millwork needs, our team of experts work with both homeowners and professionals to bring your vision to life. Visit Keim Home Center in Charm or online at keimhome.com. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Every day begins with purpose. Every job begins with precision. At Rightmark Roofing, we don't just install roofs. We build trust and forge relationships. We understand that your roof is more than just materials. It's protection. It's peace of mind. That's why we use high-quality products and expert craftsmanship. With a sharp focus, our team is always ready to hit the mark. Call Rightmark Roofing. Let's build a future that stands strong.
6-2 lead for Indian Creek and a pitching change for the Carrollton Warriors, as coming on will be Cooper Hahn as he will slot in from second base. So Garrett Broadwater's time done on the mound will go out to center field, and first one will be a ball on the inside. It is 8-9-1 coming up. Caleb Bodo sees ball number 1. Shannon, you and I kind of alluded to that. Broadwater just struggling with the zone. Not necessarily surprised to see with the move to Hahn. Next offering's inside as well.
Yeah, you got to make the change now. You can't give him time to try to find that zone because you're in a little bit of a trouble.
2-0 is right there, popped up, right side, losing a lot of speed, and it's going to fall right over the second baseman's head in Swearingen. And a leadoff single for Bodo.
Yeah, that's another big hit right there. Get on base with no outs.
Up next, Ian Starkey, a triple, his other plate appearance. That might have been something they talked with Hahn about in the dugout between innings when they said they were going to make with the go with the switch, is just put it in the zone, let your defense try to help you out, but not much you can do there as just a perfectly placed hit by Bodo. Pickoff move was unsuccessful. Another pickoff move. Bunt attempt, pushed to the right side, but fouled back. Even with a 4-run lead, no surprise. Redskins going to want to produce as many runs as possible.
Yeah, I mean, you have that run roll, and if you can get to it, it makes your life a little bit easier. You don't want to let somebody hang around too long. It just takes one big inning.
1. Swung on, pop foul. Hahn, a little velocity change from what they saw from Broadwater. Next delivery. Curveball is way up in the zone. One, two. Swung on, popped up, left side of the infield. Going back is Husted. Still looking up for it, and he'll finally make the grab for out number 1.
I think he was waiting for the moon to set. It was up there so high.
Back to the top of the order, it'll bring up Householder. A pair of walks for him and a pair of runs scored.
Got to give a shout out to Paul Palace Boarding and Grooming. And if you're going on vacation this year, make sure your dogs and cats get treated somewhere nice. Send them out to Paul Palace.
I mean, I got basically a miniature pony that lives at home. I don't know if they could handle that. I bet you they could.
They could handle anything. Wonder if I take kids.
That was what I was thinking. 1-0. High to Householder.
Hey, I just call them and say, hey, I need to schedule a spot to stay all night and drop them off.
Suddenly there's Nora. The 2-0. Swung on, driven to the left side.
Deep.
That one is way back, and it will stay fair and get out of here. A 2-run blast from Ty Householder makes it an 8-2 ball game as he got every bit of it.
Yes, seen the head coach, man. He was doing that fair ball lean. He was trying to help it stay in play.
Householder goes yard, and the offensive onslaught continues for the Redskins.
And then his teammates throw him on the ground.
It'll bring Hunter Rusnak to the plate. And right now, if you were Carrollton, what else can you possibly do with how well the Redskins not only have been seeing the zone and drawing the walks, but also when the ball's in the zone, they're making contact, and it's going somewhere. First delivery from Hahn to Rusnak, curveball up again. Inside and tight as Rusnak gets out of the way.
Yeah, he had to kind of do a little bit of a limbo there, but it had a little twist to it.
The 2-0. Low and in the dirt. I'd say as if we could see from up here whether or not it was that low. Now 3-0. Hahn brings it on the inside corner for strike one. Next one off the turf, so another walk issued, bringing Sal Barkalow. For Householder, on that 2-run home run, that came on a 2-0 count, so clearly not sitting and waiting.
No, they're not going to sit and wait. You put it in the area where they like them, they're going to drive them.
Barkalow, a sacrifice RBI and a strikeout. First delivery from Hahn, too low again. Rusnak, pretty mild lead over at first, high again from Hahn. Given what we had seen this season from both these teams, Shannon, I don't think you and I were expecting location struggles from the starters and from the bullpen now at this point.
I was not expecting this game to go the way it's been going.
2-0 is fouled away.
I mean, I was basing it, I've got to see Carrollton this year. I hadn't got to see Indian Creek, but I was just basing it off of their previous games and some of the other games they played, and there was a lot of runs right here against a very good team.
8 runs on just 6 hits. And to this point, 6 walks that the Redskins have been able to earn. Inside, make it 7, as Barkalow is awarded a free base as well.
Yeah, they're just being very patient in the box. They know the Warriors are struggling a little bit, so they're forcing them to throw strikes.
Silas Hyde, he has walked twice today. James, it looks like, is going to go out and talk to Hahn. 6-run deficit here, and, I'm always curious to know what a catcher is going to go out there and say to his pitcher in this kind of situation. We have seen the ability for Indian Creek to put up a crooked number on the scoreboard each inning. So you certainly can't count out Carrollton to this point, but Hahn is going to have to start hitting his spots.
And that's what I always say, Indian Creek was able to score 8 runs in 3 innings. If we can just stop them from scoring, who's to say you can't score 8 runs in 3 innings?
Way out of the zone as Hahn lost the handle. Next delivery. Goes for the outside corner, and it's there for a strike. One. High there. Hyde holds back. Next delivery, fouled away. Sixth batter faced this inning for Carrollton, and to this point it has been a pair of 8 batter innings, so they're on pace for it again. Next delivery inside. Hyde leans out of the way.
I don't know how that one didn't hit him.
I have no idea. Hahn offers. Goes low. Third walk that Hyde has drawn today. Bases will be loaded again for the Redskins. Gavin Pennell, the shortstop, comes in. Strikeout and a walk for him. The 1-0. Will catch the knees, now 1-1. Pennell also with an RBI on a walk, something you don't commonly see. The 1-1. Inside, leaning out of the way. Now 2-1.
You're watching a baseball game, and I'm watching the can opening behind us.
I'm trying to get Adam's attention because I know what he's doing wrong. So a 2-1 count upcoming for Pennell.
Now we go to the play-by-play guy is going to do it.
Yeah, that's all right. I'll just let you take over for a minute.
I thought you knew what he was doing wrong.
Well, I do if I would. Next delivering. Cut on, fouled back, heading towards the stands. Headache there. Thankfully, you hear the smack of aluminum, not anybody else.
They all got out of the road. We got Nick using his right hand, twisting the can opener here.
Can't tell if I'm actually doing anything or not. Don't ask questions as to why that's happening. Next delivery. Swung on, line drive through the 5-6 hole. Coming in is going to be the left fielder. One run's going to score, and scooping it in and getting it in quickly is Marshall. It'll be cut off. And it is a bases-loaded single and an RBI.
Pass it on, tag the next guy in. We're going to change pitchers again, so we're going to take a quick break here on Big Z Sports. We'll be back right after this.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net. Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Door, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors, Wayne Door has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit WayneDoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Door, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust.
Another pitching change for the Carrollton Warriors as coming in now in relief. It's going to be number 5 for the Warriors in Michael Mullen, the sophomore. It's an RBI single with the bases loaded. A 9-2 ball game. Dom DeGratola, the third baseman, a single and a fielder's choice RBI for him. Next delivery, low again as James has to block it. DeGratola, a 3-0 count. Mullen comes set. Next delivery. Tries to drop it in the zone, but it's too low. A 4-pitch walk and RBI for DeGratola, and it's a 10-2 ball game.
Number 7, Logan Wedlake.
Logan Wedlake, the DH. And Shannon, what else can you say other than these Redskins incredibly patient today, have not been offering at anything that's out of the zone?
Yeah, they've done a nice job in the box, just watching every pitch come in, and they're making Carrollton work hard to try to get the ball across the plate.
That one's going to hook in there from a strike for Mullen to Wedlake. The 0-1. Swung on, line drive down the left side, and hooks just foul. And ducking over there from third was Hyde. So up next, or Wedlake, if they can get through Wedlake, up next will be Bodo. And Indian Creek looking to bat around. The 0-2 from Mullen. Shortstop gloves it, and Husted goes on to second for out number 1. Fires to first, not in time. Throw goes wide. Another run's going to come in. A 12-2 lead now for the Redskins. Moving on now after Shannon, you and I didn't even notice. Adam did. Runner interference, I suppose, called out there. Did not even see that coming.
Yeah, they called the outs. It takes 2 runs off the board. And for anybody at home that needs some nachos and cheese, we got the can open up here at the press box.
We did, and we'll move on to the 4th inning. Big Z Sports will return right after this.
Spring and summer bring big events, graduations, yard sales, and tournaments. The Educational Service Center Print Center is your go-to for sponsor banners, yard signs, and custom graduation packages with invitations, envelopes, and thank you cards. And when it's time for sports, the ECO Center in St. Clairsville is the perfect venue for AAU and JO tournaments. With spacious seating, plenty of parking, and easy access to hotels and restaurants, it's your one-stop arena for wrestling, cheer, and more. Plan your next event with us on the court or in print. Find out more today online at ecoesc.org.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. Farms, family, food.
It is 5-6-7 on the way for the Carrollton Warriors, and a little clarification to how that last inning ended. It is a 10-2 ball game still, and Shannon, it was Adam who kind of noticed what exactly had happened there. Going into second base on that double play attempt It was DeGratola and did not get down, did not slide heading into second, so out on the interference on the throw to first to try to turn the double play. So a big break for Carrollton. Would have been a 12-2 ball game.
Yeah, got to give all the props to Adam Sawieski there, being a professional, keeping an eye on the game. I was intrigued by the can opener situation we had going on in here in the press box. It only took like 10 guys to finally get it down to the right guy who was able to get it open.
I'm more annoyed I didn't get it figured out.
Yeah, we know. We could tell Adam seen your face turning red, your ears were smoking. He told him, you got to get that out of his hand. He's a farmer. He won't quit.
So Cooper Hahn will come in. Hahn, his only time up, flew out to deep center. First delivery is there for a strike. Yeah, I mean, I know it had to be food safe, but my first thought process was angle grinder if it wasn't going to work. The 0-1. Drops in there again, now 0-2. And this should be a lot of confidence for Hyde with it being a 10-2 ball game. You could pitch a lot, much more free. Next delivery. That one will drop in the turf now, 1-2. It's the second play we've seen from second base that's gotten the Carrollton fan base a little heated, but obviously feeling a little bit better after the second call. The 1-2. Swung on and missed as Hyde goes with the bend and sits down Hahn. Hunter Allison, a walk and a run scored for him. To this point, although 2 runs on the board for the Warriors, just 1 hit. Hyde kicks, steals, is in there to Allison for a strike. Next delivery fouled off the netting. Thanks to Right Mark Roofing, your commercial flat roof specialist, for bringing you high school baseball once again here in Z Country on our YouTube channel. A little bit warmer weather out. But don't get burned the next time we've got some bad weather.
Well, we had so much bad weather the last 2 weeks, you might want to get them up there to inspect that flat roofing.
Next offering was a curve that Allison held off on. It's 1-2. Still kind of the same MO here if you're Carrollton. I mean, defensively and pitching, you've had your struggles, but on offense, try to get these 8 runs back, you got to do little by little. That's a fly ball to left. Left fielder will break in and read it perfectly. Does Starkey for out number 2.
Yeah, he got a nice break on that ball. He knew it was going to drop early, and he got a real good break coming out of the starting blocks right there and tracked that one down.
Braden Swearingen, a walk for him. Second baseman, or moving to second base after starting in center field after Coach Conley and company switched things up in their lineup with the pitching change. 3 different Warriors pitchers have been on. Silas Hyde still on the bump for the Redskins. He'll rock and fire. Outside and Hyde. The 1-0. High again. It was the bottom part of this order that got the 2 runs across for Carrollton, thanks to a Javen Johnson 2 RBI single. 2-0 outside. I'd imagine it's going to be a take all the way from Swearingen. The 3-0 outside, so a 4-pitch walk for Swearingen keeps the inning alive. And I'll bring up Nevin Woods. He popped out to second base his first time up. It was a heck of a play by Stan Amos, who went over towards the right field line after Barkalow lost it in the sun.
Yeah, he made a nice little sliding basket catch over there to get the out.
First delivery to Woods, outside again. Hyde looked poised to be rolling right through this 4th inning. But now 5 straight balls issued. Woods digs back in. The 1-0. Inside and low.
Yeah, I seen the Indian Creek coach come out of the dugout and walk out and kind of give him some words and went back, and I got a feeling he's going to have him on a short leash right now.
Yeah, not sure exactly where the pitch count sits, but it's already kind of climbing for Hyde. Pickoff move, a very quick one, nearly threw it wide, but Barkalow got off the base and grabbed it. The 2-0 delivery. Outside and high again. Snap throw down. It's not going to be in time. Watching both Landon James for Carrollton and Hunter Rusnak for Indian Creek from behind the plate. Boy, very efficient catchers, and it looks like Coach Caudice is going to be talking with Hyde. We'll go ahead and take a brief timeout. Big Z Sports will return right after this.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
Welcome back to the Big Z Sports YouTube channel and the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio. 2 gone here in the top of the 4th inning. Hyde delivers to Rusnak, and it's high. So back-to-back 4-pitch walks issued. We'll have 2 runners on with 2 outs, bringing Javen Johnson to the plate for Carrollton. It's a very brief conversation from Coach Caudice to Hyde. Shannon, we're not sure exactly where the pitch count sits at this point for Hyde, but got to be up north of 70 already.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be climbing, and he probably just went out there and said, listen, I just need 3 good pitches on this next batter, and let's get out of here.
Johnson delivered that 2 RBI single to give Carrollton their only runs. First offering to Johnson is a strike on the outside corner. Lefty-lefty matchup. And time called. Swearingen on at second, Woods on at first. Hyde set and delivers. Swung on, popped up, left side of the infield. Shortstop racing in for it. Gets underneath it and makes the grab back up over his shoulder for out number 3. So the scoring chance is squandered for the Warriors. We'll move on to the bottom of the 4th. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
Hi, this is Gian McInturf. For the past 30 years, the residents in and around Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff at McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season and make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Find your path to success at Buckeye Career Center. Buckeye students earned over 3,000 industry-recognized credentials this past school year, and over 130 students participated in our School to Work program or an internship at a local business. Let us help you get a jump start on your future in a career of landscaping and turf management, pharmacy technician, HVACR, CAD development and design, or any of our over 30 programs. Enroll today for next school year by visiting BuckeyeCareerCenter.org.
T-County Boxing Academy on East High in New Philadelphia invites anyone serious about boxing to see what they offer and have success just like pro boxer and Yurixville's own Sugar Dre Donovan. T-County Boxing Academy not only offers the area's premier training facility, but also offers the best supplements on the market for peak training to get the most out of your workouts. To see all T-County Boxing Academy has to offer, find T-County Boxing Academy-TCBA on Facebook.
It will be Bodo, Starkey, and Householder due up for the Indian Creek Redskins. A 10-2 lead in this regional semifinal. Winner does go on to the regional championship, I believe, Thursday. Bodo ground out to second his first time up, and now he'll be a tapper to short. Husted gets it on the short hop, delivers on to first, and a stretch over there by Allison for the out. Heck of a defensive play there for the Warriors for out number 1.
Yeah, that first baseman just reminded me to call my chiropractor because that might have hurt a little bit.
Starkey comes up. Allison, yeah, they don't have heights or anything listed, but he's up there. Heck of a stretch for him. Starkey, a triple and a pop out. First delivery from Mullen is in there for a strike. Michael Mullen, the third Carrollton pitcher we've seen, but for a sophomore, quite the pressure situation. Tapper down the third baseline, but it hooks well foul. Had Starkey way out in front. The 0-2. Swung on and tapped foul. Starkey just put the bat back out there. Hope to fight it away to live for another pitch, and he will. It is the one thing that's working for the Warriors to this point is the fact of the 3 pitchers you've seen. It's all very different in terms of the delivery. Outside, now 1-2. Obviously, the Creek batters to this point, though, have just been doing a fantastic job with those adjustments.
That's what I was just getting ready to say. I mean, usually it takes batters a couple chances through the order to time up the pitcher, and the Creek has done a fantastic job all day.
The 1-2 has Starkey way out in front for the first punch out for Mullen. That'll bring in Householder.
Now batting number 1, Ty Householder.
Householder, 2 walks, and then delivered a monstrous 2 RBI shot down the left field line his last time up. First delivery from Mullen, way outside. Next delivery. Curveball that drops in there. Householder had loaded up the hands but laid off. Cut on and fouled away. Mullen, taking his time, now gets set. His 1-2 delivery. Swung on, popped up, right center. Center fielder racing over for it in Broadwater in the right center. Gap lays out and can't make the catch as he lost it up in the sun. Rounding second is Householder on his way to third. Coach Cottis is sending him home. Throws just now coming in. Here it comes from the outfield, not in time as Householder goes all the way around as Broadwater couldn't haul it in. And it's now 11-2.
Yeah, like you said, it looked like he was tracking and he ran a long ways to get to it, and then all of a sudden it looked like he just lost it in the sun, and it was just outstanding effort. But it was fun watching him run the bases because, man, he was moving around those bases pretty quick and thought he was going to get a little tired right there when he got the third, but the coach didn't give him a choice. He kept him going.
A costly error in center keeps the inning alive, and now it's a 9-run Redskins lead. Hunter Rusnak reached on an error, RBI single and a walk. 3 runs scored for him in this game. First delivery for Mullen out of the zone for ball 1. Next delivery, popped up straight back over our heads. Next delivery outside and low. Seems like for the Warriors, things have gone from bad to worse today, Shannon. It's just been some unfortunate bounces. There's been some seeing ice hits all over the place, and credit to Indian Creek, they have made them pay for every single miscue.
Yeah, what Indian Creek has done today in this game it's just been phenomenal.
Next offering to Mullen, or from Mullen, just misses the zone. Now 3-1.
It's one of those things that they did everything that you're coached to do, and it all come together for them.
Delivery to Rusnak is dropping just a bit low. So Rusnak keeps the inning alive with a walk. It'll bring Sal Barkalow to the plate. Barkalow,
Number 3, Sal Barkalow.
sack RBI, strikeout and a walk and a run scored. This has been an incredible display for the Redskins. Just looking at the scoring sheet, Shannon, for up and down every inning, almost full from top to bottom. Delivery for Mullins there.
I mean, the whole team has done everything that they're supposed to do today.
And time is called here. And looks like they're going to have Rusnak come in and get the gear on, and they're going to bring in number 11, Hunter Allen, the senior.
Just looking at your scoring sheet, every player has been on base.
The 0-1 popped up right side, well out of play. I believe you're right, Shannon.
Was there any doubt that I was right?
No, I don't know why I was even questioning. The 0-2. Swung on, ground ball, hard hit, diving at second and unable to make the grab is there for Swearingen. Rounding second and heading into third, and he'll be there safely as Hunter Allen. So runners at the corners with 2 gone. Barkalow delivers his first base knock of the game. Up next, it will be Silas Hyde, who has 3 walks drawn. Mullen comes set. He'll wind and fire. Inside, and it will clip Hyde. So he has now reached base all 4 times and really hasn't had to swing the bat much. 3 walks and a hit by pitch, and it will load up the bases, bringing in Gavin Panal.
That'll bring up number 6, Gavin Panal.
Runner will come in. Mason Lester, the senior, will run for Hyde.
Number 10.
Mullen out of the stretch. Goes for the outside corner, and it's there. Panal with a strikeout, a RBI on a walk with the bases loaded, and a RBI single. Next delivery from Mullen. Cut on, ground ball. Whitmore gloves it. He'll stumble, and he will win the race to third for the putout. An 11-2 lead the Redskins have as we move on into the 5th inning. Carrollton needs a couple. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting hartzlers.com.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
We invite you to discover Keim Home Center in Charm, Ohio. Keim is your destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. From renovation and building projects to custom millwork needs, our team of experts work with both homeowners and professionals to bring your vision to life. Visit Keim Home Center in Charm or online at keimhome.com. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
We move on into the 5th inning. Carrollton Warriors trailing 11-2. Thanks for tuning in on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Regional semifinal action out of Division 4. Winner will move on to a showdown Thursday, which I believe is going to be in Athens for the regional championship.
21, Isaac Houston.
Up next, leading things off, Isaac Husted for Carrollton. Warriors going to try to put something positive together here, get a little bit of momentum back on their side as Husted goes after the first one and fouls it away. He has struck out twice today. This was an Indian Creek team coming into this matchup that Coach Caudice mentioned about how many teams they played this season that are still playing right now into this part of the season. Said it really helped them be battle-tested, and sure enough, it's paying dividends to this point. Husted slips behind 0-2 in the count.
You know, I didn't realize you was doing the game. I took my headset off, and I was over there on the internet at Huebner Chevrolet on their website looking at new and used vehicles. So, hey, you can get on Huebner Chevrolet from home and check out the vehicles.
The 0-2 is cut on and missed as Rusnak throws it down to first to retire Husted. Another punch out for Hyde. He's now got 5 of them. Up next, Garrett Broadwater, a flyout and a strikeout for him. Hyde, other than that second inning, has pretty much been in control. First delivery. Swung on, back up the middle. Glove cleanly by Hyde, and he will throw it on to first for the out.
He heard you talking about him. He's like, well, I'm going to show him I got a glove, too.
Jacob Whitmore will now come in, the third baseman. Pair of ground outs for him.
Young man in front of him was wearing a Mud Hens hat. I haven't heard that in a while.
That.
The old Toledo Mud Hens.
Well, you mentioned, compared the stadium to Canal Park, minor league baseball, Toledo Mud Hens. There you go. Hyde comes set. Next delivery to Whitmore. Swung on and fouled out of play. You were looking up Huebner Chevrolet for a vehicle. I was thinking about trying to call Paul Palace to groom Benson. The 0-1. Curveball hooks into the zone, now 0-2.
Well, the best thing about Paul Palace boarding and grooming, your dog goes out there, spends a week while you're on vacation, get them a haircut, get their nails done up. I mean, give them the full spa treatment. You know, you're going to go lay on the beach for a week.
Out.
Your dog deserves it too.
And a step off here from Hyde as Whitmore calls time. The 0-2. In the dirt. Next delivery. Outside, blocked by Rusnak. Now 2-2. Winner of this ball game takes on the winner between Unioto and London. Next delivery from Hyde inside as Whitmore leans out of the way. Hyde kicks, steals. Whitmore drives it left side. That one's trailing towards the line. Left fielder lays out and makes a phenomenal catch as Starkey's fantastic game continues on the left side. We will move on now into the bottom of the 5th inning. Creek up big. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
The Sarchone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at sarchonecdjr.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarchone.
You know what's better than a limited time deal? An unlimited time deal. That's why the Wendy's $5 Biggie Bag with a Junior Bacon Cheeseburger, 4-piece nugs, Junior Hot and Crispy Fries, and small soft drink is available all the time. Because the best time for fresh, never frozen beef and Applewood smoked bacon is all the time. Duh. I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot. For the best deal of all time, gotta be Wendy's.
Unlimited time does not mean forever. U.S. price and participation may vary. Prices may be higher in Alaska, Hawaii, and California and via third-party delivery. Fresh beef available in the contiguous U.S., Alaska, and Canada.
Are you ready to make a difference in a young person's life? Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio has 88 children waiting for a mentor. As a mentor, you will spend as little as 4 hours a month with your little, guiding them, listening, and helping them discover their full potential. Your time and your kindness can change the course of their future. By becoming a Big, you're not just volunteering, you're defending the potential of a child, giving them an opportunity to dream big and reach higher. Visit www.bigs4kids.com to sign up and help us make sure that no child has to wait. Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio. Defend the potential and become a Big today.
Back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio. Coming up for Indian Creek, it will be DeGratola, Wedlake, and Bodo. As another highlight reel play out in left field for Ian Starkey. Shannon, Ian Starkey has been a defensive master out there in left field today. We've seen him make a ton of great grabs today.
Yeah, that was an outstanding diving effort right there.
Hurst deliveries cut on and missed back by DeGratola. So far in this game, he has two RBIs, one of them on a walk, one of them on a fielder's choice, and he has a single. Next delivery from Mullen, swung on, chopped left side, charging in, grabbing it is Whitmore, fires on to first for the out. Another stretch by Allison as DeGratola is retired.
Yeah, he's getting his what do you call those, Pilates in over there, or
yoga, whatever it is, yoga? I don't know.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you any exercise names other than jumping jacks, and I'm not doing those either.
Wedlake now in, single, ground out. Will fly that one to center field, shallow center, converging. Second baseman calls everybody off, and Swearingen for the grab. Actually, take it back at Cooper Hahn out there at second.
That'll bring up number 2, Caleb Bodo.
Caleb Bodo, ground out. Pair of ground outs for him thus far. Inside, and it'll be off the elbow there, Bodo. And it'll keep the inning rolling. Ian Starkey now coming to the plate. Triple pop-out strikeout for him.
Yeah, he never even flinched, and he took a nice little hit there. And as he was running down the base, I thought, man, that's tough. But then as he got down, you could see him tense up a little bit. The pain was starting to set in.
You don't let him see it immediately. You wait till you're past the pitcher at least. First offering to Starkey's on the corner for a strike. Deal one. Outside again. Between Broadwater and I'm blanking on who else came in relief, and Hahn, Mullins so far only given up the one run to this point. Next delivery. Swung on. Tapper left side. Whitmore charges it off the long hop. Delivers on to first for the out. So for the first time, the Warriors will blank the Redskins in an inning. We will move on into the sixth. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop Stop into the Niedenthal facility on North Wooster Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Hi, I'm Crystal, General Manager at Loudon Motors Ford. I invite you to stop in and feel the difference of shopping for your next vehicle with our friendly, non-commissioned sales staff, or the personal touch that you will receive from one of the last family-owned and operated dealerships for nearly 100 years. So my question for you is, when will you experience the crystal clear and Loudon Clear Advantage right here in sunny Minerva, Ohio?
4, 5, 6 coming to the plate for Carrollton. You're locked into regional semifinal action on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. 11-2, Indian Creek leading Carrollton. Crunch time for the Warriors for sure, as only a handful of chances at the plate, but given what we've seen out of Silas Hyde, minus that second inning in which those 2 runs came across, it's been his ball game from the start, obviously backed up quite a bit by the Redskins offense.
Yeah, he's had great support help today. He's been good on the mound. His defense has bailed him out at times, and like you said, he's got all the offensive firepower today.
Walk in a line out for Landon James, who will see ball 1 off the outside corner. Lake Erie College baseball commit. 1-0, too high. Hyde winds and fires. James will take now 2-1. Swung on and driven foul. Off the top of the netting, back into the stands.
And I heard all the fans say, ooh, so somebody must have dove out of the way.
I was hoping for a diving catch, maybe. Hyde set. 2-2. Outside again. Credit to the Carrollton dugout, still cheering on their team despite the crooked score. Next delivery to James, high and tight. So second time that James has been awarded a free pass. Cooper Hahn will come in. Fly out and a strikeout for him.
Cooper Hahn.
Coming up for the rest of the week on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. We're back in action tomorrow and Thursday and Friday. First offering to Hahn is right down the middle for a strike. Tomorrow, making the trek down to Athens once again, as it will be, next offering to Hahn inside, it will be Strasburg taking on South Webster at 3 o'clock from Athens. Regional semifinal baseball action here again on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Thursday, all the way over to Chillicothe, as it will be Dover taking on Circleville. Outside again to Hahn. Friday, state semifinals. Long day up there at Akron Firestone. 10 o'clock, Dover takes on Western Brown. Live at 99.9 and a video replay on our YouTube channel. Then, in the evening, the Garraway Pirates take on the Gibsonburg, I believe it's Tigers at Firestone at 5 o'clock. 99.9 replay on our YouTube channel. Hahn drives it through the 5-6 hole as he'll get his first base knock of the game. 2 runners on with nobody out.
Yeah, it's amazing that for what this will be 4 years in a row now, the Big Z Sports team has been blessed to go to the Akron Firestone.
Coming up next, Hunter Allison. Allison with a walk and a flyout. Allison was the one who delivered the big knock that got him here and captured that district title. Delivery on the corner for a strike. Did hear from Adam that Unioto has picked up the win in their regional semifinal, so the winner of this ball game, that's who they'll be facing next. The 0-1. Allison fouls it back to this netting. James on. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, these young kids out here making me laugh. I can't quit laughing.
James on at second, Hahn at first. It's one thing we've come to know about the Warriors throughout this entire season. No lack of character on that bench at all. The 0-2. That one will drop low. Of course, as we mentioned before, unable to bring you the YouTube live stream from the state level, state semifinals and state finals due to OHSAA regulations, but we'll have it posted following the game. Driven, center fielder ranging over as it tails to the right, and he'll make the grab for the out, as Householder had no problem for out number 1.
That might be the easiest defensive play made today.
Braden Swearingen will come in. Pair of walks for him.
Number 14, Braden Swearingen.
Hyde comes set. First offering to Swearingen, catches the inside corner. Couple looks back from Hyde, now the 0-1. Swung on and missed, gets it right past Swearingen. Seen a couple innings like this for Carrollton to this point where Hyde has given up a couple base runners, but fantastic ability to recover quickly for him. Now the 0-2. Inside, leaning out of the way is Swearingen.
Yeah, his teammates probably liked him to wear that one to load the bases, but that would have been on the hands. That one would have hurt.
That rings a little bit harder. 1-2. Swung on and missed as he'll go upstairs and outside. Swearingen sat down for out number 2. Nevin Woods will come in, a pop out and a walk for him.
Number 6, Nevin Woods.
Woods made a diving grab, I believe all the way back in the first inning out there in right field. Hyde ready. Outside of the zone, 1-0. Shannon, I got to assume for Indian Creek, as you mentioned, we hadn't gotten to see him up to this point, but ability to them to be this patient at the plate, really paying dividends. But this has been a lineup that has been as advertised top to bottom, that has been producing everything. Even the ones that are not even necessarily that squared up are still finding some green grass.
Yeah, they've done an outstanding job, all year.
1-1, driven to right center, right fielder trailing over, runs in and will make the grab for out number 3 as Bodo handles it no problem. It will be the Redskins coming to the plate in this regional semifinal right after this.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
As a parent, a high school sports season can be exhausting. From traveling to games, eating on the run, getting to bed late, and still working your 9 to 5. After all that, you need to unwind, and there is no better way to do that than at one of the 10 lakes operated by the Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District. The opportunities are endless with things to do, plus the option of primitive tent camping or treating yourself to glamping in one of their cabins. See all the Muskingum Watershed offers by finding them at mwcd.org.
Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Front Street in Dover offers a menu full of house-smoked meats, including choices like ribs, chicken, steak, and pork. Sammy Sue's takes pride in knowing that everything on their menu is made fresh in their kitchen with the freshest ingredients. Sammy's also offers a variety of specials all week long, including the popular wing nights every Tuesday and Thursday. Find Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Facebook for a full list of daily specials and everything they have to offer.
At Huebner Chevrolet in Carrollton, we're focused 100% on delivering each and every customer an amazing experience. And it's actually very simple. We have a huge selection of inventory, and it's always priced to move. Need proof? We've saved our customers an average of $2,400 off KBB retail value over the past year. That's $2,400 per customer. Stop in today or visit us online at drivehuebner.com.
Back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio as we shift gears and move on to the bottom of the sixth inning. 11-2 ball game. Creek up on Carrollton. And Shannon, you know, if you're the Redskins, you've been producing on offense throughout this entire game. Last inning was the only inning that you have not put up a run. Only looking for one right here to advance on to the regional finals.
Yeah, they've been producing all tournament long. Like I said, every game they've scored double digits in runs, and I kind of thought this would be the game that would really test them, and they've kind of found another gear today.
It is Ty Householder. Pair of walks, reached on an error, 2-run home run for him. Drives that one, center field. Going back is the center fielder, and that one is going to be just over top of his head in Broadwater. Goes all the way to the fence. Householder looking for 3 as Coach Cottis is sending him. Throw's going to come in, and it's not going to be quite in time as Householder has a triple. He'll stand 90 feet away with Hunter Rusnak coming to the plate.
Yeah, like I said, just flat out after it on the bases right there. He didn't have a choice when he hit second base. Thought it was going to be a close play, and it was a little closer than what some would have thought, but his coach didn't give him a chance to stop at second.
Hunter Rusnak, an RBI single, reached on an error, walked twice. Looking to deliver a huge knock here to propel his team into the regional finals as the outfield and infield will play in, trying to cut off the run. First delivery to Rusnak from Mullen. Tails away from the outside corner, 1-0. Mullen set. Sophomore is 1-0. Swung on, driven, right side, right fielder in Woods. Comes in, makes the grab. Householder will think about coming home, but he'll hold up, and a great throw in from Woods will keep him over there at third.
Yeah, Householder just come off the base there, trying to maybe make him force the throw, and he made a good throw.
Sal Barcalo comes in. Sack RBI, strikeout, a walk, and a single. Done a little bit of everything. Now looking to bring Householder home. Defensive alignment will stay the same.
He's done a little bit of everything. Maybe we needed his help earlier with that can.
Hey, I guess I was on the right track, but that one popped up. Right side, shallow to the outfield. Woods comes in from right field and will make the grab on the edge of the dirt, so that'll keep Householder at bay at third. Silas Hyde will come in. He has yet to get a hit because he's been walked 3 times and hit by a pitch. So an 0-for-0 day so far for the starting pitcher for the Redskins. Mullen ready. He'll wind and deal. Inside, leaning out of the way is Hyde.
Hyde's a magnet for the ball today.
He's probably thinking to himself, what do I got to do to get one right down the middle? One-0. Swung on, driven, right side. Woods going over for it, and he will lay out and can't quite make the grab as Householder will come home. And it is a walk-off RBI there for Silas Hyde to win in 6, a 12-2 ball game.
Yeah, just a nice job right there. He hit it, and he's seeing it going. He was excited. He pointed towards it, and an outstanding diving effort out there. He just come up a little bit short.
The Carrollton Warriors fall here tonight from Cadiz. What's been a phenomenal year for the Warriors, but the Redskins came into this game, Shannon, and were hot from the start. And boy, this is going to be an Indian Creek team that is going to be a tough team to handle moving forward into the regional finals and potentially the state level.
Yeah, like you said, it's just they did everything right today. They've done it the last two games, and coming into today, we knew it would be a battle between these two, but Indian Creek just kind of really stepped it up.
Stick around because coming up is your Dumont Sporting Goods post-game show. We'll give you a recap of how this one shaped up, and we will wrap things up here from Cadiz and head on home on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Stay tuned. We'll be back right after this.
Paul Palace Boarding and Grooming in Carrollton offers all the services to keep your pup feeling and looking its best. Paul Palace offers full grooming, de-shed, flea and tick baths, medicated baths, nail trim, teeth and ear cleaning, and even doggy nail polish. Plus, Paul Palace offers their temperature-controlled boarding services with 4 exercise yards and outside runs and complimentary doggy snuggles. See all they offer by finding Paul Palace Boarding and Grooming on Facebook. Paul Palace Boarding and Grooming, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
We invite you to discover Keim Home Center in Charm, Ohio. Keim is your destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. From renovation and building projects to custom millwork needs, our team of experts work with both homeowners and professionals to bring your vision to life. Visit Keim Home Center in Charm or online at keimhome.com. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
It is your Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show as the Indian Creek Redskins top the Carrollton Warriors 12-2 and advance to take on Unioto in the regional finals to be played from Athens on Thursday. Shannon, coming into this game, obviously the Carrollton Warriors picking up their first district title in 3 decades, riding high. Came up a little bit short here tonight against a very, very tough Indian Creek team that shows why they are so battle-tested and are set up for a even deeper tournament run.
Yeah, just a phenomenal game by Indian Creek. Can't say nothing about that program. They've been here before. They've done this before, and they're just ready to take that next step. And that big inning kind of set the tempo there, and Carrollton was playing from behind, and I think it kind of forced them into some more mistakes. But at the end of the day, that Indian Creek offense was just unbelievable today.
9 hits to lead to those 12 runs, which you might be thinking, well, how does that work out exactly? Well, it was the walks that ended up spelling the biggest amount of trouble for Carrollton because 10 free passes issued out there as the Carrollton pitching staff could never really seem to piece it all together, which is not something we were used to seeing from the Warriors this year.
No, and a lot of that will come down to, everybody will be like, oh, we weren't getting the calls, we weren't getting this, but at the end of the day, Indian Creek had to play with the same strike zone too, and they made it work. The Indian Creek batters, all those years of experience, all those years of batting practice, they were patient in the box today. They waited for the pitch that they wanted. They knew what the strike zone was, and they forced you to use it. And at the end of the day, they were just very patient in the box, and they drew a lot of walks.
Certainly so, as that's basically how this one played out. A massive performance all over the place from various different players. Ty Householder, a 2-run home run, scores the winning run that come through in 6 innings. You also had RBIs from Gavin Pinal, RBIs for Dom DeGratola. Really RBIs from top to bottom all over the place. Sal Barcalo knocked in a run as well. Hunter Rusnak had one, played a great game behind the plate. They are going to be a team that I know Unioto is going to definitely have their hands full coming up on Thursday.
Yeah, I'm sure Unioto's probably had some scouts here watching this game, and their jaw probably dropped the way ours dropped whenever we seen those bats come to life, and the way they were very aggressive on the base running. I mean, the speed, at any chance their coach got him, they never stopped at second. He was running them, so I'm sure Unioto's going to have to sit down and read the scouting report and try to come up with a game plan for this Indian Creek team. It was a very, very good coach team.
Well, we offer a huge thanks to the Carrollton Warriors community for everything from this entire season. It has been a fun ride, but it comes to an end here in the regional semifinals. And for those seniors in Landon James, Garrett Broadwater, Landon McClellan, and I'm missing one on here, Shannon, and Jacob Whitmore from over there at third base. Congratulations on great careers for them as well. Some of those going on to the next level as well.
Yeah, for seniors and senior parents, today's the day that you didn't want to see come, and your high school journey is officially over, and good luck to whatever you do in the next chapter of your life. Some will enter the workforce, some will go on to school, some will go on to the service. Not sure what all of you guys are going to do, but from everybody here at Big Z Sports, we say thank you and good luck.
Be sure to stay tuned because coming up tomorrow, we're back in action again. More regional semifinals on the way. Strasburg takes on South Webster from Athens, 3 o'clock first pitch on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. For Adam Soweski and Shannon Thomas and the entire Claxon Communications crew, I'm Nick McWilliams. Thank you all for tuning in, and don't go anywhere, Z Country. We'll be back at a high school again near you soon.
Thanks for watching this Claxon Communications production of High School Sports on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. For the latest news and scores, follow Big Z Sports on Facebook, on Twitter at @Big_Z Sports, and on Instagram. Don't miss any of the live stream coverage all season long by simply subscribing for free to Big Z Sports on our YouTube channel. For the best in high school sports coverage, there is only one Big Z Sports.